Eleanor
and Gertie,
and we're from the Roy Suitcase. And today we finish off what we started on Friday. We started with these blocks. Something happened there. And we've done some of them, and some of them we're still working on. So, and Amma, do you want to show yours? She's going to do a water slide.
and I thought instead of that stencil I want to decopodge this.
Okay, that will be pretty, Decopodge. That would be pretty. So I'm just going to open you guys on this side so I can see you. And then if there's any questions, then I can answer you.
I don't know if I want to put this heart on, do I have to glue it?
Yes, you'll have to glue it, and the only glue I've got today for you is stencil glue.
So where is it?
Unless you glue it afterwards. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, we'll search for it now.
I want to show you the texture paste that I did on the book. Look at this texture. I thought it was quite nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to paint it, and then we'll do some glazing over this just to bring out the bit of texture. And we've got some MDF hearts and sheep. Where's my little sparkly sheep that I'm going to put on mine. And I've also got a little huggy. So yeah. So that's what we're doing today.
Where was the other small stencils that we had here last week?
Some of them I put here. I'm a bit confused today, looks like it. And also, do you want to nurkie? Hello, Michelle. Where's Tweety? Alright, so this one I now need to paint, and then I'm going to do some glazing over this. So I don't want it too dark. Oh, I got these nice pages from CNA today, so I thought maybe I'll cover my little scarf in a Decopodge paper. So here. So now I'm going to be using the St. Cloud, which is a light grey.
It would be nice to do the heart in that Decopodge paper.
Yeah. Cloud from Petit Rouge. And you can open it, Mom, and see if there's something that's going to match with your color scheme. And just grab a brush. Oh, and I stick it on my forehead.
It was a skag.
So I'm just applying the paint over my texture paste, and then I'm going to dry it quick, and then we can do some glazing over that just to give it a bit of an antique feel. So yeah, what are you been up to? Have you seen the president's speech last night? Are you all going back to work again?
Suzette sal sê jy vir die wyn.
Alright, so this is the grey after I've painted it. I'm just going to do the sides so that I can have the sides matching with the top. I'm just giving it a quick coat. I'm still going to do glazing over it. Let's see. And are you showing the people those papers? Show them while you're looking at them. Show them.
Paper that Eleanor bought today.
It's like paper packs. I think it's for scrapbooking. But they are quite nice. Are they having, oh, they've got different patterns on the back.
Oh, I didn't see
They're
that.
double-sided.
That's pretty.
So you can use both
Yes,
sides.
look at that.
I like that one. Those are my
And
colours.
this one?
And I had them in pink.
That's
and
like that room we just saw.
yes. They had them in pink and they had them in like a peachy colour and a
Did
minty
you buy
green.
it from
CNA.
Sienna?
Yes.
Oh,
Hallo
that's
Louise
cute.
Viljoen, hallo Magda Trotsky.
Kijk hoe mooi is die.
So there we go. This one I've painted in Saint Cloud from Petit Rouge. And I did some texture paste on the block before I painted it. It stayed over the weekend and it dried. And now I just did some paint over it. And then I'm going to fill in with some glaze. I just want to dry it quickly with the hair dryer. Sorry, it's going to make a bit of...
No, that color is the right color.
Oopsie, there we go. And it's dry. As easy as pie. Alright, so what are you not looking for? Are you not going to use the colours?
No, I don't think so.
Are you being difficult?
No, I just don't think it's the right color to go with this block.
Okay, so you're
What do
just
you
going to
think?
paint it. That might go with it.
You see?
That one.
Okay.
Is it going to work?
Yes. Must I cut it out first?
Yeah, I think just an average, just like that it's got a bit of a edge. So that you can sand it down.
And then just a little square.
Yes. Alright, so for this one I'm going to be using my Noir glaze from Petit Rouge. That's the black one. And I'm going to use my French tip
Normal
brush.
sealant.
Yes, just a normal Petit Rouge sealant. This is the French tip brush. And I'll come and do it close by so that you guys can see. I should just bring that closer too. And then take my little lumpy. So I've put some of the glaze on my brush. Just dripping it at the top so that it can run down. I think that's about enough. And then I'm just going to take my rag and I'm going to work it into all the areas. Invite the sides to your party. I'm just going to let it dry for a moment. And then I'm going to go in with another color as well. So I've just used the glaze, I've dripped it on the top end and I've worked it in with my little rag. And now I'm just going to dry it quickly. And you can actually start seeing the bit of dimension that it's given. But now I'm going to go in with the Eau Chatel, also Petite Rouge.
I don't know, do I seal it straight away?
No, I think you need to. Let's put it in the sun quickly. Have you worked it out? Looking at there's still pieces of it standing up. And this is the Eau Chatel. It's like a dark brown. And this one I'm just going to dab here and there. Hi Anita. And I wanted to go and sit in all those little crevices from the raised stenciling. Okay, I'm just going to show you the wet product so that you can see. This is now with the Eau Chatel over it. I just need to wipe the edges so that it blends in. And I'm going to give it a quick dry. So now I'm not going to wipe it in again. I'm just going to dry it as it lays now. Now you can actually see certain areas have dried and certain areas have not. So there I'm just going to now wipe it a bit. And that is the type of texture that you get. Looks a bit like a cement wall, doesn't it?
I've got a few cracks there. Yes, beautiful. Can you put it in the window for me?
Yes. And this is Alma's.
Can I borrow the nail?
File. That is a very good question.
In one of those drawers?
I found it. We really need to do something about this painting room. Our movement space are we're getting smaller and smaller. Cramping. Hi Nuno, hi Courtney. I'm just drying off all the excess glaze so that I've got a dry area where I can do my sheep. Where's my sheep?
This is very thick paper.
Okay. So I'm going to do this little sheep on top of my block. That's what I'm planning. And I also want to use some of these pages, but I don't like the one that you've chosen. So these we bought in a pack like this. They're both sides from C&A. I actually like this color, and the side is roses. But I actually like this color.
What they do?
Good seeing it. My son is making supper for us. He has to follow a recipe. And now he wants to know which recipe must he follow. Yeah, but it happens to the best of us. Okay.
At least he's trying.
Ay, Sarita. Alright, so I've chosen this one. I'm going to use this one on my little sheep. And I'm going to this block. So, and going, I miss your comments. Yeah, happy Monday, Nate. Happy Monday. So just tell us, are you guys going back to work on Monday? What's your story? Or are you still off? Let us know what you're doing. Louise, I know you're working already.
Louise?
So, yeah, they've got the cattle that they need to get out and sorted. So, yeah, I think she's working already. So just like we did before, I'm just going to put some of the Petite Rouge clear lacquer sealant on, and then just put it on my little sheet, and then I'm going to also just use the nail file. That looks very pretty, Shadi.
Is that not too much of a color contrast?
No, I like that. There you go. I like it. You know what I would do with a fine brush? I'll just do those little hearts with the purple.
Why purple?
Because you've got a lot of purple happening here.
Lilac.
The lilac. Your mixed bowl of lilac.
Okay.
But you need a fine brush, Mom. I don't think that one's fine.
I saw a very fine one somewhere. That little one that when we started with that gold. Where is those brushes?
Are they not maybe in the water?
No, that was a little...
So I'm just applying some of the lacquer from Petite Rouge to my little sheet. And I'm going to put my piece of paper over it.
Can I bypass the camera here?
Would you mind? I don't know what do I do with my brayer. Let's get the brayer. Here we go. So you all know what this is. I've used it before. It's called a brayer. It's a rubber roller. And I just roll over my item with the roller. And it rolls all the little bubbles out so that you can get a nice smooth surface. And then I use a normal nail file. I'll come closer so that you guys see. You're going to hear it too. Might irritate some people. So I just sand the edges so that I can peel my paper away. Of course I had to pick the item with the little scrollies around the edges. Are you running, Mom?
No.
Would you want to use maybe one of these?
Remember there was that one with that little fine.
Look,
It might be here.
we're running seriously quickly out of brushes.
I might do the trick.
Yes. It will look just fine. So I'm just sanding the edges with my nail file so that the paper actually breaks loose from my item. And if it lifts like it does, I just add more of the sealant.
Yeah, those brushes not going to do it.
Okay, otherwise I'll help you now, Mom. Do you want to sand for me and then I'll paint for you? There's a plan. Okay. So all I'm doing here is I'm going to paint the little heart just to bring in some of the
Did you use
lilac colour.
Did you use the sealant here?
Yes. Why did I do it wrong?
No. I'm just asking what you used.
Alright, so I'm just going to paint in this little heart. Yeah, but it is quite small, eh?
We have a tiny little brush.
Yeah, I know.
Just here. We will find it now when we don't need it anymore.
Yeah. So are you guys working next week? Are you here next week? Alright, Annette's working from home. Cool. Anita, I think you'll be working from home as well. Nuno, hoe gaan het met jou skapies? Nuno's got a couple of handstelmetjies.
Is Nuno ook 'n plaasmeisiekie?
That's ook 'n plaasmeis. Alright, so it's not
Hulle
the
nou
most
mooi
perfect.
oppas. Waar is hulle?
Ek dink sy het gesê. Nee, ek weet nie waar hulle is nie.
Dit word nou koud. Julle moet julle skapies in die kombuis hou in die aand. My oupa het dit altyd gedoen.
Wat skapies in die kombuis gaan.
Hulle 'n sagte konversie voor die vuurherd gesit. Dan het hulle daar gedoen in die aand.
As ek my skapies in die kombuis los, doen hulle havoc. Hi, Danella.
Ja, die lammetjies. Lammetjies is mos nou babetjies.
Alright, well, and I think on the right hand side I'm going to just paint this little circle here, just so that we've got some balance happening here. I'll come and show you guys now. It's just a very small area with a very big brush, so I'll come and show you guys now. It's not the world's best painting, but we had to bring some of the purple in on the paper design. Alright, Mol, so then...
Jy het 'n mooi skapie hier, weet?
It's a mooi skapie. Is it lifting?
Jy het nie hier geverf nie.
Ja, ek weet nie hoekom het ek dit nie so gedoen nie.
Das hy.
Is it right?
Ja, dit is mooi. Nou sit ek hom ook net met sealant vas.
Oh,
Ek moet
yeah,
daar
maar-
gommie.
gommie.
Okay, ons sal die gommie nog stuk.
I'll give you some stencil glue. You can use that.
I just want to go and get some water for my water slide.
Okay. And check what's happening in the kitchen. My son's cooking for us tonight and he has to follow a recipe, so we're actually quite paranoid he's got the wrong recipe. There we go. I think this little scarpie is okay. You can tell me what you think. And then this is going onto my block like that. So it's going to look like that. My skull. Just want to get some glue so that we can put it onto it. Oh, I'm a real scatterbrain today. Okay, I want to see how the combined thingy is looking now. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use all these blocks together on a wall piece. So let me turn it around so that you guys can have a look. This one I'm having like that. This one is going to look like this. And you see they've got different heights, which gives a bit of interest. And they've got different stuff on. This has got a little angel on. This one's got something about chocolate. And then a little sheep. And yeah, I wanted to do the heart, but I think the heart might be a little bit too small. So we need to add some interest here. So let's do this. I've got a piece of cardboard that we just cut to size and then put the little heart in. maybe use like an edge cutter type thing. I don't know what you guys think. Or maybe some raised cardboard, like in this one. That will be interesting. So, maybe do this. Just some interest and then add that. And that should be sufficient. I think just like that. Alright. So this one I'll stick on like this with the heart on top. It will then look like this. And this one I'm going to leave as is, but I want to do a bit of dry brushing with the lighter color here.
Put this in the water.
Yes, you may. Sorry.
Oops.
Sorry. I've taken over your desk.
I wanted to say, where's the lid? I had the lid. Here's the lid.
So I'm just going to dry brush over this piece a bit. The reason I'm doing that is we don't have any grey there, so I just want to get it a bit lighter here.
Now I did seal my box
Already.
so I can just put my thingy.
Yes, but just explain to the people what are you
I'm going
doing.
to do a water slide, so I'm putting in the water, it's curling up. We give it some time to go apart.
So the whole paper rolls up in the water, and once it's ready it starts rolling open, and then the white backing starts coming loose from the front water slide, and then you know it's ready to use it. Oh, we've got an angry dog here today.
So I'm sliding it over.
Yes. And then you just hold it with the one side, and the other side you pull the backing paper out. And then you can use the backing paper just to rub out any bubbles in your water slide.
Oh, it's way out.
Okay, that's a good thing. Then we can show them how to move it. Okay. See, and they don't tear or anything, so they're quite strong.
Hy's nog uit, nee.
Met meer op.
Ja, hy skep.
Okay, that's better. So you see, I'll take it off again. I just want to make it. And I roll it open.
Dat is beter.
Okay.
Dis nog van daai lappies daar. Lappies daar, hele daar. In die venster. Onder daai stensel. Okay.
So she's just wiping the sides off now because everything is now wet because of the water slide. So you just damp dry it then. And then once it's dried completely, you will seal it with your sealant.
Jy sien, dis nou die regte effek. Die colour.
Yeah. Let's show them quickly.
I'll take this up.
There you've got the water slide. These water slides are from the Velvet Attic. So that's a beautiful one as well. I think Sean painted this with her hand, eh? And then she made the water slide of it. So do you want to show them how your block is looking? The block. That one you need to touch it.
Yes.
And this one you need to touch it.
Yes.
But it's pretty. This one was a little angel that was done with the raised stenciling. This one I've showed you with the heart.
And the other one's got the Decopodge on.
The other one's got the Decopodge on, which should be dried. Is it dried? Yeah. Now you can just seal the whole
Then
thing.
I can seal them together.
Yeah. So that came out nice. I actually like your colours.
Yeah.
Alright, so what I've done here is I've just done a bit of white dry brushing over my background. And I think this is now going to look nice together. Did you stick your stuff on or not?
What's that?
Your little heartky.
No, because you said you'll
Yes,
give me the
we'll
glue.
get the glue. I don't know where we put it, but we'll get the glue.
So
this
then I
is
have the
going to be one
sealant,
set.
please.
Whoopee!
Luckily not paint.
Luckily not paint this time. Oh, well. I want to get some glue more so that we can stick them down. Oh. You must speak to the people now.
I'm just sealing this quickly. The sides. Don't worry about it now. You'll find it just now.
I'm going to be running around looking for this. What's this? Clear adhesive.
Dit was so lang regop potjie met 'n tydjie.
We can use this. It says clear all-purpose adhesive. That is now if we can get it open. Ja, dit gaan werk soos 'n bom. Alright. This is very much like plastic. Smells like plastic too. So I just apply some glue to my item and then I eyeball it and I stick it down. There you've got it. It's just a bit wet now, but yeah. Okay, and for this one, I'm just going to stick this down. This is just a piece of cardboard. And I'm sticking this down like so. And then I've got that. But I do want to give it some dry brushing or something. And then I'm going to add the little heart to the middle. So let's do some dry brushing here. I want to bring in some blue here. If I can determine where the blue is. On the floor.
Because this little pot is empty standing here.
If I do miss your comments, I will go around later on and just comment on your questions. So don't stress too much. I will catch up. So I just want to get some blue. This house is a bit funny today, eh? And I'm just lightly.
Are you going to seal?
Yeah. I'm just lightly going over my cardboard piece. See how it picks it up? Got funny children, funny dogs today. Everything's a bit funny today. It's a typical Blue Monday. Alright, I'm happy with that one.
See, what are you going to put your heart on top?
Yes, because I've got a much smaller heart than yours.
Are you putting that red heart on?
Yes. Why must I paint it a different
That's
color?
lovely.
Oh no. Alright, so we glue down the heart. Did you need to glue something down?
Yes.
There we go. And now I'm just going to eyeball it again. I do a seam. So there we go. Then my blocks are ready to be sealed. I had the fairy sealing this one and this one for me overnight. Seems like it. No.
during the day.
during the day. This is
This
my one
fairy
block.
sleeps at night. Except last night.
There's someone
I
sleeping.
made some.
This is my other one. This is the little one with the angel.
Pasty doppie.
And this is the one. So I think once this lockdown is over, and I can maybe get a bigger canvas for it, I would like to mount it on a canvas. So you've got a thing to hang. So I think I would like to do that. What do you think?
Yes.
Wat sê jy?
Yeah.
Ja.
Or even one of those frames around it.
Yeah.
Just a normal frame.
Okay, I'm just sealing over my block and my page now. Remember, this was a piece of paper that I did over MDF little sheep. And I'm just sealing my block. We're using the Petite Rouge Lalaca. Once this door is closed, it actually becomes quite hot in here, hey? Right, let's just make sure that everything is in one direction.
Gaan môre koud wees.
I believe so. I believe we're going to have a nice cold front tomorrow. So I'm just sealing the sides of my block as well, because I also need to be invited to the party.
What shall I do with this one? I do want to do something with it.
It's going to be an odd size now, because you've got now 5 blocks. How are you going to mount 5 blocks?
Watch me.
I know you can mount 5 blocks, Mom. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, how are you?
Yeah.
Huh?
Just stencil it or what?
I don't know. Maybe do some texture on it. A little bit in the corner.
Yeah.
Alright, then you're on your own, eh? Now this I'm also going to seal, even though it's cardboard paper. That's just so we can dust it from time to time.
Nee, Floy.
Yeah, Floy is not in to stay.
She wants in, out, in, out.
No, she's not going to go out now. She must now stop performing. So I'm really just sealing the cardboard paper as well as the MDF wood blank.
That one in the kitchen, Oma, the spices.
He doesn't have an idea of what's happening in
Oma,
the kitchen.
quickly help me here.
My son is making food for us tonight and he has never done that before. So as you can imagine, we are a little bit nervous because he's 16.
You just say, shut up and eat.
And normally he doesn't make food for us unless it's like hot dogs or something like that. So we're actually a little bit nervous. It should be fun. I'll let you know tomorrow what we ate.
Looks as if it's got it quite under control.
Okay, well that's good.
Everything's prepared and
You know, I just want to put it over something because I don't want the sealant to get stuck on my fish paper that we've got on the table. No, you see there, it's already started doing that. Alright. Do you need me to seal anything for you while I'm busy at it?
no, I will seal the rest tomorrow. I've sealed these
We are
two.
now done. Tomorrow we're doing a new.
No, tomorrow during the day because I must.
Tomorrow you won't?
I'll seal it tomorrow.
Okay.
But I need to know if I should do this
You should do what?
in white or that green.
Maybe you should add some of your green, but now you want, of course, this green, don't you?
No, is that what I used? I thought I used this one.
I think you used that one. Yeah, there is that one.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so are you now, I'm not going to seal anything for you.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you need to, can I touch up that
No, you
piece
put
for
it in the water already.
Yeah.
Yes, I need to.
Give me that piece, let me touch that up.
That's with that colour paint.
Yes.
Under your
These
thingy.
have dried already. Alright, so what we are going to do is, we had a bit of a smear with the paste, yeah, on the side, so we're just going to touch that up so it looks nice and pretty again. And I had a fine brush.
Saddle uitgaan.
Same with my right of blood. So when I do touch-ups like this, I just do it with a dry brush. And then once it's dried overnight, it will take on the same color as your background. Because we haven't sealed this yet. Unfortunately, once you've sealed it, it's over and done with. Okay, is that okay?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, there you go. Those will dry out and tomorrow they will be the same as the background. So I'm thinking we are maybe going to put this on a canvas so that you can mount it nicely. Some more in Mama.
You know that frame that you wanted to put the glass in, if you get something like that in a square.
The one that I airbrushed.
Those golden and silver frames.
Yeah, that's the ones that I airbrushed. Okay, and dan moet ek nou vir my touch up on that one too.
Yes, I spot a little spot there.
But this is the minty macron.
Yeah, you are.
No, it's not that one. It's that big glitter. Not there. That one. Okay. This is the minty macron from Petite Rouge. Give it a bit of a touch up and then it's done. Also, but you're not going to seal this until tomorrow.
No.
Okay. Let's have a look there. Oh, yeah, there. So there's one with the bird cage. Alright, so now we've got the whole set basically, ne? There's no ammo.
Yes.
Alright. So do you want to back them out like you can hang them? And then everyone can see.
I also want to see if I can get a frame.
I'm moving all the stuff away so that they can actually see once you back them out.
This is an empty bottle.
No, it's not empty yet. I can still get a drop out of it.
No, Eleanor, it's empty.
Okay. Oh. Alright, so what are you going to do that one? Other one I did.
You know, I've got that little spot behind my door, that one piece of wall.
You still actually have a piece of wall there. Because everything
Yes,
is
behind my door, that piece. So I was thinking like this. And a little bit, but just that you get the idea now, we'll have to go close by. But space it out, like so.
Oh, underneath each other.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
And that one at the top. Because the wall is about that big size.
I would do this. I would,
yes.
No, this, and then this. So that you've got a repeating of the colour.
Yes.
What do you guys say? Are we on the right track or not?
And it looks so empty there.
Yes. And then like so. Yeah. Are you happy?
I'm happy.
Okay. I'm not gonna hang mine like
Oupa
yours.
gaan weer gaatjies spoor.
Yes, yes.
Nuwe weg.
But yeah, I think mine is gonna hang like
You want yours in the frame.
this in like 4 together. Because I don't have 5 like you. Let's just turn this around so that you guys can see too.
Maak die engeltjie ook. Ja.
So that's what I've got. I
And
think you
this
guys
is-
can see. So yeah.
That one came out nice.
Yes, I like it too. I like the texture. The texture came out very
Yes.
nice. I like that a lot. Alright. And then tomorrow we'll be doing a new project.
You know what texture would also be nice if you put your, what do you call that stuff? The texture paint, the texture.
Yeah, the rice things.
You know that hairbrushes that you get with the goodies that standing up?
The
if you-
Afro comes.
If you go like so.
Yes, that will also be
Or
nice.
so.
Now you're coming with all those ideas. We should have had them on Friday.
I've still got one of those combs in my box somewhere.
Okay, but then if everything goes well, we'll have a new project tomorrow. We want to test drive some new products that we got, and we would like to see how it comes out. So you guys will be first to see those products, and yeah, if everything goes well, we will see you tomorrow. Pray for us because we're having supper from a 16-year-old tonight. So then we will see you tomorrow at 4.
Have a nice evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye.